and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then don't forget to subscribe down below, and without much further ado, let's get on with the video. As you can see from the title, today I'm going to be showing you my pop vinyl collection because, like my Tsum Tsum addiction, I have an addiction to pop vinyls. I never meant to start a collection. It kind of just happened. I think the first pop vinyl I ever got was at Comic-Con, and I was like, these things are amazing, I want all of them. And now we're at where I am today, and I don't have the most I've ever seen on the internet. Like, there are people that literally have a room full of pop vinyls. I'm getting there, but I'm not there yet. But I can accept I do have a problem, and I do have a lot. So we're going to start with the Keyring pop vinyls that I own, and I have 4 of these. The first one I have is this one of Ant-Man, and it is the only pop vinyl out of its box because I keep them in their boxes. But this is the first one I have, which is a little Ant-Man, and I like it because he's literally Ant-Man. Like, he's tiny, and I love him so much. I actually can't remember where I got him from. I want to say Disney, maybe? Maybe when Ant-Man came out, I can't remember, but he's small, he's cute, and he's literally Ant-Man. The next one I got from Forbidden Planet, and it is Loki in his standard Loki costume, which I love because it's Loki. Who doesn't love Loki? And then the last 2 of my key rings I got from the Disney store, and that is these 2. I got Loki and I got Thor, and these guys are just insane. These are precious and I love them, and you can probably get these on Amazon, to be honest, but these are Disney store bought. Feel proud about that. Now we move on to the pop vinyls that you guys will all know and love. And this one I got for Christmas just gone from my friend Alex, who has a channel here on YouTube. I'll leave a link up there. They got me for Secret Santa, and they got me Pennywise, the original Pennywise, and I opened it and I was just like, because if you know me, you know how much I love it. So this was a really nice present, and I screamed, and I'm still screaming because it's Pennywise. These next 2 I got for Christmas last year from my parents, and the first one is Eric Northman from True Blood, and when I found out this existed, I kind of had like a mini scream to myself. Honestly, pop vinyls just make me scream, like internally and externally. But yes, this is Eric Northman in all of his glory. True Blood, I still love it. I want to start again, but honestly, I don't have time for that. But one day I'll restart True Blood again, I think for the like 3rd time, and just be like, I love vampires so much. And the other one I got for Christmas was Ghostface from Scream. As I said, I collect a lot of merch from the favourite things of mine, and considering Scream is my favourite film, I have a Ghostface, and I've literally only just realised his knife actually has like red on it to like represent blood. That's insane. I love Ghostface. Like, I don't love Ghostface, but I love Ghostface. I'm not accepting the killer ways, I'm just accepting the film because it's stunning and amazing, and again, if you haven't watched it, go and watch it. But yes, I got Ghostface for Christmas last year. And this next one, I can't remember if I got it for my birthday or for Christmas, but this was from George, and it's Bucky, okay? It's Bucky. It's literally just Bucky from Civil War without his mask on, and there's nothing much else to say. I love Bucky so much. If you've seen my Infinity War reaction video, you know how much I love Bucky. And yeah, he has his little gun, he has his little metal arm, and he's beautiful, and I love him a lot. Now, as I have said twice now, I buy things when I love a film. It's Kylo Ren. I have such a love for Kylo Ren because he's such a interesting character, and there's so much more to him than meets the eye. And I went into work and we had one of these, and I was like, she's buying it, so I bought it. So this was from the Disney store. I love him so much. There is 2 other versions of Kylo Ren that I want. Actually, there's 3. There's him with the mask on, there's him in a TIE fighter, and there's another one of him like using the Force. And I'm gonna buy all of them at some point in my life because I just want like a little Kylo Ren collection. Is that sad? I mean, it is sad, I know, but it's Kylo Ren, okay? He's a stunning, stunning character, and I love him so much. Plus, it's Adam Driver. Like, it's Adam Driver. Going back to Forbidden Planet, I did buy a couple of other pop vinyls when I've visited. The first one I have got is Jon Snow from obviously Game of Thrones. I'm really sad because on the way home from Forbidden Planet I kind of bashed the box and it it went all weird, and I like them in like pristine condition just because I'm sad. He's wearing his Night's Watch outfit. He looks very snug. He's got a little sword that's actually really bent. Okay, he's just cute, okay? Look at his little moustache. He's just cute. He's just cute. And then of course I have been slowly collecting the Once Upon a Time collection. So I got Regina with the fireball. My dad actually found this in Forbidden Planet and was like, Amelia, is this one you want? And I looked at him and I was just like, yes! And I bought it because it's Regina, okay? Literally the best character development of any character in any show I've ever seen in my life. But yes, I got Regina with the fireball. There is another version of Regina, but like, I want her full sass, okay? Full sass. And I really want Zelina as well, because Zelina is really pretty, and again, she's got good character development. Not as good as Regina, but she's got good character development. As you guys know, I go to Comic-Cons every year, and this year I was able to go to LFCC, which is London Film and Comic-Con, and I was able to go to MCM Expo. And of course, when I go to these Comic-Cons, I buy pop vinyls because that's what I save up for. Literally to go to Comic-Con and buy pop vinyls and t-shirts. Anyway, I picked up my favourite princess, Princess Tiana, with Naveen, okay? There's a little frog Naveen as well, and I have a love for Tiana. She's my favourite princess. She's the best princess in my opinion because, like, I just identify a lot with her. Like, she's so career driven, and so am I, and I love it, and some of the best songs that Disney has ever created, in my opinion, are in Princess and the Frog. Now we move on to MCM this year, and I bought 4 pop vinyls. The first one being Hook with Excalibur, okay? I just realised that's spoilers if you haven't seen Once Upon a Time yet. But yeah, it's Hook with Excalibur, and firstly, Colin O'Donoghue, yes, boy. Secondly, Hook, again, really good character development. Not as good as Regina though. No one's as good as Regina. Next, if you didn't know, I met Talitha Bateman at Comic-Con, and I really wanted an Annabelle pop vinyl to put in the picture with her. I found one. Well, actually, Fassel's friend Scott found one and was like, you do realise they're over there? And I was like, oh my god! So I bought it. It's Annabelle, you know, the creepy doll. This is the Annabelle from the first film, not from the new one, but like, it's Annabelle, okay? You can't really make 2 Annabelle pop vinyls. I mean, you can, but hey ho. It's Annabelle, okay? It's Annabelle. Sticking with the horror theme, of course, I got Pennywise from the new It, and the difference in styles that were created for these 2 films make me so happy. Like, look at the difference right there, okay? This is Tim Curry, this is Bill Skarsgård. Like, there's just so much difference, and I love it, and I love it so bad. I love it, oh my gosh, I'm funny. But this one is Pennywise, and he has a little boat, and I just got really happy. And then finally, the last one that I bought from Comic-Con this year was Loki from Ragnarok. I of course do have the Keyring version as well, but like, this was bought before the Keyring, and I just, like, look at his costume, okay? I actually saw this costume at Comic-Con, which is still the most amazing thing that's ever happened at a Comic-Con, and I really appreciated it. But yeah, I had to, okay? It's Tom Hiddleston as a pop, basically. I know it's Loki, but it's Tom Hiddleston as a pop, like, win-win. You can probably see from the time thing that this video is far from over, and that is because I have a hell of a lot more pop vinyls, but they're all at home. So with the magic of editing, I will be at home now. I am at home. I am back in my old room, which you guys all know and probably love because of my fandom-esque that happens behind me, but I'm back in my room and I have the rest of my pop vinyls, and I have more than I thought I had, so I'm gonna go through them quite quickly because I don't have enough room on my memory card and I'm wasting time, so let's carry on. Nebula. The reason why I picked up Nebula was because Disney Store had her on sale for like £7, so I was like, hell yeah, she is being bought, so I have Nebula. So keeping with the Disney theme, I have this one, which is Maleficent, and I got this one from my friend Christian quite a few years ago now. He was like, which one do you want? And I was like, well, I've been wanting Maleficent. And he was like, cool, and bought it for me at Comic-Con, at MCM Expo, I believe. And it's precious. Maleficent is lit. She turns into a dragon. She's great. Another present was Judy Hopps, which I got from Serafina on my birthday 2 years ago, 1 year ago. I can't remember how long ago it was, but I got this from Serafina, and I just love it because I identify with Judy Hopps a lot, and Sarah knew that, and I love Zootropolis. It's one of the best Disney films in my opinion, and have it on DVD, and I really should watch it again soon. And then, sticking with Zootropolis, I have a baby Finnick, and this one was from the Disney store, and the reason why I got this one, which was actually bought for me by my mum, was because when it was being bought, it was actually on sale, so I was like, please, and she was like, go on. It was like a year, 2 years ago. When did Zootropolis come out? I'm not sure, but it was a while back. Elle Finnick is one of my favourite things I've ever seen in my life because he looks so squishy and so soft and so precious, and I love him. I love him so much. I have the Sim of him, and it's just so precious, and Elle Finnick. This one, I can't remember when I bought it, but I definitely got it at the Disney store, and that is the Beast from the new live-action Beauty and the Beast film, which, if you didn't know, is legit one of my favourite Disney films. I have a poster, I have all this Beast merchandise. I just fell in love with it for its visual aesthetic, and also obviously Beauty and the Beast being Disney and everything like that. So I have the Beast here, and he's so precious, and I love him, and Dan Stevens did an amazing job, and Evermore is one of the best Disney songs in my opinion. These are all things you already know, but yes, I have the Beast. Another one from Comic-Con is Captain Jack Sparrow. This I got when Christian got me the Maleficent one, and it's Captain Jack. Captain Jack, I can't speak. Captain Jack. And I love him, and there's a Chernabog one. I need to find Chernabog. Another one I got on a sale, and believe me, when there is a pop vinyl on sale, it's very hard for me to say no, and to this one I of course said yes. It is Finn from Star Wars The Force Awakens version, and I love him. He was like, I want to say like £4 from WH Smith in their sale section, and I was like, yes. So I bought it, and I love him. This is Finn, John Boyega in all of his glory. One that is still Disney is Rumpelstiltskin from what am I saying? Rumpelstiltskin from Once Upon a Time, and I got this one for Christmas last year, so 2016's Christmas, and I got this from my parents, and I love him because of the glitter in his face. I don't know if you can see it, but like, look at the glitter. It's so pretty. We're now going over to Marvel, and the first one I have is this one, which is Captain America. I cannot remember for the life of me where it's from. It was probably a Comic-Con though. He has his little shield, and this is him from Winter Soldier. And I love him, and he's precious, and Captain America, you know? As you saw in the previous part of this, I have a Winter Soldier without his mask on, and I also have the Winter Soldier with his mask on, and I believe this one I bought myself at Comic-Con. It's the Winter Soldier, one of my favourite Marvel characters, Winter Soldier and Loki, my two faves, and yeah, he's precious, I love him, and love him. Speaking of Loki being one of my favourite characters, I of course have him in his Ragnarok costume, but I also have him in his original costume from, is this one just straight up Thor? Yeah, the back of this is so discoloured. What the hell? But yeah, this one I got probably at a Comic-Con, maybe for a I can't even remember where I bought this one. I have no idea, but it's Loki. I love him. The box is a bit battered, which is very sad, but I love him. Now this has to be my favourite looking of all the pop vinyls I've ever seen, and it is Yellow Jacket from Ant-Man. Now, the character itself, I was like, cool, yeah, I get it, it's a good bad guy, because he has a cool suit. But this pop vinyl, just as a pop vinyl, is just flipping amazing. Just look at that. Can you see how cool that is? Like, I love it so much, and I got this one for Christmas as well last year. And I just love him. And also last year, as you guys know, I worked at the Disney store, and they had like a Christmas discount thing going on, so a lot of my presents last year were from the Disney store, and this is one of the things I got. It is the 4-pack Doctor Strange pop vinyl collection, and you have Doctor Strange, Carl Mordo, Ancient One, and Cassilius. This is a Disney store exclusive, and there was only 4,000, and I just love it a lot. And then the last one that is Marvel is Giant Man, just here, which is my favourite thing in the world. The fact that they actually made a Giant Man, and this of course is from the Civil War collection, and he's a bobblehead. He's not coming out of his box, but he's a bobblehead, and he is Giant Man. So now I have a little key ring of Ant-Man, and then I have Giant Man, and I just need to get the middle one. And this part in Civil War was one of the best parts of the film, other than the Bucky bike scene, because we know how much I love that. But yeah, I have Giant Man, and I think I got Giant Man here from HMV, I believe. And now we move on to Sherlock, and this first one I got from Collectomania in Milton Keynes like a few years ago. I can't remember when it was, but it is Sherlock with a violin, and I just love him. If you didn't know, I love the TV show Sherlock, obviously, who doesn't? And he's precious, and I got him from Collectomania, and that's all I can really say. This next one I don't actually think is my pot vinyl, because I don't remember buying it, and to be honest, I probably wouldn't have out of the collection that you can get, but it is Mycroft. I believe this one is my mum's, that for some reason I'm looking after in my collection. So yeah, there is Mycroft. I have no idea where it came from. I'm thinking Baker Street. When we went, there was a little bookshop and we got pop vinyls. I'll show you the one I got in a second, but I'm feeling like this came from there as well. Can't remember. As I said, I got one from a bookshop on Baker Street, and that is this one, which is Moriarty with Crown, and I love it so much, and the fact that I actually got it on Baker Street makes it so much better. But yeah, this is him when he robs the crown jewels. $15.99, that's not bad for this one. Wow. When I went to LFCC 2017, I picked up, as I said, a couple of pop vinyls that were with me at uni. This one is another one that I picked up, which is Lafayette Reynolds from True Blood. There's a lot of meaning behind this one, why I bought it at the time I did, and I love him so much, and I want to collect all of the True Blood ones, but right now I have Eric Northman and Lafayette, and he's just such a good pop vinyl as well. He's so strong and so buff and so pretty, and I miss him. These next ones I believe were all from a Comic-Con. I can't remember which one it was, but I know that I got two of them from Collectomania in Milton Keynes, and then the other one I don't know which Comic-Con it came from. But the first one I got from Collectomania is Sam Winchester, obviously because this is me, I love Supernatural, so got Sam Winchester. To go with Sam, I have Dean, which basically they're exactly the same pop, just a slightly different hairstyle and a different coloured shirt, because they're literally the exact same shape. Like, I mean, I know pop vinyls are pretty much the exact same shape anyway, but like, actually wait, no, I think Dean's head is wider. This one is Dean, and again, he's got a demon dagger. And then last of all, this one I know my mum bought at a Comic-Con and is just in my collection on my bookshelf because I have the Supernatural ones. It's Castiel! And he's covered in Leviathan because if you don't know Supernatural, that happens at one point. He gets covered in glue. This one is Castiel, and they're all covered in dust. My god. Yeah, Castiel, Leviathan blood. And that is the last pop vinyl. Is that it? Yeah! I have a lot. I have a lot. I don't even know how many I have. How many do I have? Did we count? You'll be seeing an updated pop vinyl collection in like a year or two when I've got like another 50, probably. Oh god, I need help. But when you go to Comic-Con, like, they're the best things to buy. And that does it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please do not forget to subscribe just here. Also, here is a link to my previous video, and here is a link to a recommended video. But until next time, bye!